Hello everyone and welcome to another video on Evolved, your home for Halo. Tonight we are checking out a new set from Mega, the Banished Phantom. Retailing for £125 on Mattel Creations here in the UK, this is the second largest set in what was meant to be the summer wave of 2022, although the Halo 3 Elephant, which was the largest set, has now been delayed for release in 2023. The Phantom features 1,214 pieces and includes 4 micro action figures, including the highly anticipated Jega Adomni. As we unbox this set, make sure to like this video if you're excited, and also subscribe here on Podcast Evolved so you get to see all of our Mega reviews in the future. Up first, we have a look at Spartan Hudson Griffin, from both the Halo Infinite campaign and also from the Rubicon Protocol book. Griffin comes with a grey MA-40 and grey Spanker rocket launcher, and he features a two-tone grey and blue colour scheme. It's really cool seeing Griffin included in a set, but I really wish he had come with an alternate human head sculpt to reflect the encounter we have with him in the game. Next up, we have a look at the Brute Captain, a nicely detailed version of the figure which came in the Gungu set earlier in the year. I really like the additional paint apps on this version of the Brute Captain, and I think it's a welcome inclusion to the set. It's cool getting the Ravager in Mega form here too, a sculpt which works incredibly well at this scale. Following on from the Captain, we have a look at the holographic version of Escharum, who packs in a ton of detail and captures the same aesthetic which we see from holographic Escharum throughout the Halo Infinite campaign. Escharum appears as a hologram throughout the story, so it's really cool seeing that recognised and included here. Lastly, we have the highly anticipated Jega Adomni, complete with the unique blade arm this figure features in the game. I love the additional paint apps for Jega here, and appreciate Mega giving us the uniquely moulded head and helmet here. It is a shame that Jega's blade arm does not have a functional hand, but this doesn't detract from how fantastic this figure is, with lots of detail packed into the sculpt and paintwork. In short, Mega did a good job realising this fan favourite character. The Phantom itself is a really interesting build from Mega, with some fantastic angles and a lot of really smooth corners and sleek curves, really helping to create a vehicle which looks very similar to the one we see in game. Mega have used a wide assortment of different parts to capture the unique shape of the Phantom here, and a lot of them work really well, complemented by the fact that there are some interesting printed components throughout the model. The orange thruster pods on the underside of the vehicle also work really well here, not only helping to prop up the model itself, but also complementing some of the additional detail on the underbelly of the vehicle itself. When the side doors are opened, we get some turrets which can fold out, and also a closer look at the internal troop bay, where we can display some banished figures. There is a really intuitive way to access the internals of the Phantom, with both sides folding down to enable us to access it. Unfortunately, however, the intuitive feature isn't quite realised as well as I would like, with the sides tending to fall off quite easily, which can be problematic when attempting to access the model. Once we take a peek inside, there are some great details in both the cockpit with a printed console, alongside the troop bay, which features a model of a holographic table that Escharum can be displayed on. I have to admit, he looks awesome displayed on this. There is also space for weapons inside the vehicle which work well, although the troop bay itself could benefit from being a bit larger in my opinion. There is also a turret on the underside of the vehicle which can fold out, but unfortunately there is no way to display the Phantom with the turret displayed in a non-intrusive way. Lastly but not least, we can also adapt the side doors to provide different levels of access to the interior of the Phantom, and can also adjust some of the elements which are found on the back of the dropship. I've gotta be honest, I have mixed feelings about the Phantom. I really like the aesthetic that Mega have achieved here, but I think there are a couple of peculiar choices, particularly not being able to display the turret without the massive sort of cover displayed behind it, which stop this from being a perfect set. And I also think the smaller size for this model means it doesn't perhaps have the capacity that I would like from a set like this. I also feel that the figure selection here is sadly lacking, and although we do get Jegga, who is an awesome figure, a couple of other figures really could have been included here to make this worthy of the Phantom's in-game prestige. This is a strong set which captures a fun vehicle from Halo Infinite, but I don't think this set is as strong as the Pelican which came beforehand. That's my thoughts on the Phantom, but I'd love to hear yours. Let me know your thoughts in the comments below, and until the next time, evolved.